Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in the room. I hope that you're all doing. You're about to text me. I know. I'm here. I'm here. Good morning, Aldo. Good morning, everyone. Come on in the room. I am here. I am here. How are you all doing? Good morning. Good morning, Miss Gloria. Good morning to you all. See. Okay, I think we're good. Good morning, Liz. How are you all doing? Good morning, good morning. Come on in the room. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Life is Precious. How are you? How are you all doing? Let me know. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's go over on this side. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. I hope that you're all doing well, that you had a good day yesterday. I know it was a short live, but hey, Jackie, good morning. I did get your response. I got it. Thank you so much for filling it out. Good morning, Douglas. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Come in the room. Double tap, share for me. Let me do the same. Share the stream out. Let somebody know I am here. I am live. And we are ready to command our day. Good morning, Teeks. Good morning, the alpha male. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me share the stream out. And if you could do the same for me, that would be great. Hey, Brayden, how are you? Hey, Gail Royal, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Here we go. All right, let's share it out. Good. Hey, Danielle. Good morning. Ooh, I love the numbers. I love where the numbers are going. Good morning, everyone. Hey, DY, good morning. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. Good morning. Just getting my ginger and hot water in. Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. Thank you. Hello, Haley. I got to put my glasses on because my eyes are acting funny this morning. Good morning, Patty. How are you? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, I know why my eyes feel like that. It's the mascara that I used this morning. Hey, Tropis, how are you? How you doing? It's afternoon for you, right? You're in Thailand, so you are about 12 hours away. 12 hours ahead. 12 hours ahead. Okay, it's evening. Yes, evening. You're 12 hours ahead. Hey, good morning, Global Chick Venture. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. Oh my goodness, we're almost at 300 already. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Are you doing a short one today? No. So Xfinity did their thing, and we're good for today. When I got off the live, they were outside my gate working on the box across the street. So that's why they had to turn my services off yesterday. My daughter looked out the door and she was like, "Oh, they're outside. They're at the gate." Yeah, so it will be a regular stream today. Good morning. She got that. How are you? It'll be a regular stream today. You have me for just about an hour today. You do. You have my time, my attention. They did their thing, upgraded the service according to them. That's what the text message said. But funny enough, I do think that it was necessary because that box that they were working on, I didn't even know that it was an internet box. One day I came home and there was this, it looked like a power cord. So I thought it was from the energy company, right? Just power cord across the street. I was like, what is going on? Do I need to call 911 because my house is right there? I don't want no problems. I didn't know it was the internet box. So the upgrade that they did yesterday was absolutely necessary and needed. So It was a short live yesterday, but I'm back. You have me for an hour today. All right, you have me for an hour today. Welcome to the room. Good morning, everyone. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. I am live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hit that follow button. Get connected. We're going places. The theme for this year is executive living. That is our theme for this year. We want to operate our lives like the executive of a Fortune 500 company. Whether you are a CEO on a job or not, you are the executive of your life, of your enterprise. And I encourage you to add the word enterprise to your last name, and you're going to operate your life like it is a Fortune 500 company. We get strategies here, we get in the right mindset so we can make the right decisions so that we're operating our lives as such, and we can reap the rewards or the benefits of the decisions that we make, the people that we connect to, so we can get to our next level. All right. So good morning. Welcome to the room. Double tap for me. Share the stream out. Get somebody in here. Let them know I'm here. I'm live and we are ready to command our day. Good morning, Lilia. How are you? How are you doing? So we like to get started here with our gratitude check-in. So go ahead and drop in the comments. What are some things that you're absolutely grateful for today? What are they? What are the things that you're grateful for today? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. We practice gratitude because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Grateful for progress, my journey, even though it's not perfect. Love that. Grateful for everything. I love it. Grateful for the big three. Yeah. So if you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for, you can go ahead and drop big three in the comments. Grateful for all of it. Axel, you said, I like food. Okay, great. Love that for you. I'm grateful for another day of life. Awesome, Marcus. Love it. The big three. Great. All of it. Yes. The big three. Grateful for life. I love it. The big three. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Again, we're not complaining about anything. Things may not be perfect, but if you sit around and complain about what's not perfect, you'll never be able to see the opportunities that lies ahead of you for you to shift your situation and your circumstance. So we're focused on being grateful for what we already have. The alpha male says, waking up this morning. Love it. Great. Hey, King. Good morning. Good morning to you. So that is our gratitude check-in. Again, we practice gratitude because it helps to keep us in the mindset of abundance. And that is where we want to stay. No complaints, none of that. We're not murmuring. Everything is not perfect, but we're not giving our energy to things that are not going good, right? We're not giving our energy to that. Hey, Eugene, good morning. Now, we are walking through this year with two mantras that we're walking through this year with as our theme is executive living. We have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. I see you, James. Grateful to be alive. I love it. The big three. Great. Hey, Elder Diaz. How are you? Good morning. So here are the two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Number one, I am an effective executive over my life. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for typing that. I am an effective executive over my life. That's number one. Hey, Tara. Good morning. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Good morning, Gus. Yes, I am an effective executive over my life. That is mantra number one. And the second one, I only exude executive energy. That's it. No one is pulling me out of character. No one is shifting my focus from the life that I'm trying to create for myself. I'm going to put the work in that I need to do so that I can get to the destination that I'm aiming for, right? So I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm organized. I am disciplined, right? Yes. I'm focused, I'm organized, I am disciplined, or I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. However you say it, these are the things that we're living out this year. All right. So I am an effective executive over my life. I only exude executive energy, right? I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, I'm organized. Hey, John, good morning. All right, so let's pray. Then we're going to move into our affirmations. All right, let's do that. We're going to pray and then we'll move into our affirmations. Good morning, Moses. How are you? How are you doing? Let's pray the 23rd Psalm. Yes, Teeks. Yes, I see you. Yep. All right, so let's pray the 23rd Psalm and then we'll move into the affirmations. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pray for all of us and you're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. Okay, Moses. All right, here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank y'all for typing amen. Yeah, surely, without a doubt, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. Amen. Yes, yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much. Good morning to you. If you're just coming in the room, welcome. I'm Anika V. Brown. Hit that follow button. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All right. Now, let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our affirmations. All right. So I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right. There's so much power in agreement. If you were in our Bible study 2 weeks ago, we talked about the power of agreement. All right. Yes, we did. Yes, yes, King. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree. I agree with that. No, Kwai, is that how I say it? Kwai? I don't. That would be a good thing to learn, though. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. And I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can accomplish it. I can heal from it. I can recover, right? I can launch it. I can ride it. Nothing is impossible for me. I want you to walk through the year with that mindset. I want you to walk through the year with that mindset. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can heal from it. I can go there. I can launch it. I can build it. I can lead. All right? Nothing is impossible for me. All right, great. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. Thank you. So those are the affirmations that we use every morning to position our mindset. All right. And let me just touch on this. When we say, I give myself permission to take up space, I want to explain that again. I explained it last year, but I think it's necessary that we do that. We've grown so much since then. I think it's necessary that we do that I explain what it means. Hey, Maverick, good morning. To take up space. This is not the year that you're going to say, oh, let this one go ahead. Let that one go ahead. Take up space. Okay? You deserve that room. You deserve that opportunity. Stop handing off the opportunities that you're given to someone else. Take up space. Give yourself permission to take up space. You're qualified. You have what it takes. They wouldn't be asking you if they didn't think you could do it. Take up space. Okay? That's what that means. Stop handing off the opportunity. They saw something in you, and that is why they're asking you to do it. They're recommending you to do it. Take up space. All right? Because I used to be in that space where someone would ask me to do something, and I would say, no, this one is more senior than I am. Ask that person, or let that person do it. No. They see something in you. So take up space. All right? It's okay to do that. Take up space. Stop handing off the opportunities. And if you think about all the ones that you've given up so far, if you had taken a shot, if you had gone ahead and done it and take up space, think about where you would be today. So this is not the year that we're going to say, oh, let this one do it. They're more senior. Oh, let that one. No, they asked you for a reason and you're qualified. You're good enough. Okay, even if it's going to take some extra preparation, that's okay. Take the opportunity and do it, because you never know what door lies behind that opportunity. Okay, you never know. That could be the opportunity that transcends your life to the next level, changes your financial status. Okay, it could be. All right, so we're taking up space this year. We are. So we haven't heard anything yet. I think I missed something else that you said, Mr. Lowe. I think I missed something that you said, so retype it. You said you haven't heard anything this week yet. Retype it. I think I missed what you were trying to say. All right, I just wanted to explain that really quickly. Now, let's jump into some announcements, and then we'll get into the word of the day, okay? Good morning again. I see the numbers shifting. Hey, Maverick. I think I missed something that you said, so retype it. All right, so here are the announcements. Meet your advisor completed 3 interview rounds for senior accountant position in Dubai. Okay, and what happened? You said you haven't heard anything yet? If you want to make a phone call, you can. Hey, Keish, how are you? I would make the phone call. I would call them up and I would say, I'd let them know, hey, I went through the interview. I just wanted to follow up. Can I speak to whoever the name is, the contact person that you got? I would call them up. I would call them up and ask. I certainly would. Okay, so don't be afraid to call and ask. Think I should, I would call, because if it's bugging you, you're not going to have peace until you call. I would call and follow up, because that shows that you're interested in the position. Okay? Shows that you're interested. So I would call. I would call and follow up, my friend. I would. I definitely would. Thank you, user 812. All right, let's get into the announcement. For those of you who are new here, you may not know it, but I do have a coaching community and I have a mentorship program. So if you would like to work with me, let's hear this message today. Interview. Okay, all right. Awesome, Queen. all of you all that have interviews, I know you're going to do well. Show up, be yourself, put your best foot forward, ask the questions that you've been pondering about, okay? Ask those questions. Ask them. How's the culture here? Right? Ask them. Ask the questions. Okay? Don't go home and be like, I wonder if, don't wonder. Ask the question. Okay? Don't want to seem pushy, but also don't want to look passive. It's not being pushy. You just want to know. I just want to know. Following up can never hurt. I don't think so. It shows that you're interested in the position. I see you, Pesto. All right, let's talk about the announcements. Executive Suite is a great investment. Thank you, Maverick. Thank you. So Maverick is recommending the Executive Suite, which is my coaching community. Says the Executive Suite is a great investment. Totally recommend it. Thank you. Thank you for that. So that is my coaching community. For those of you who want to work with me, again, the options are coaching community. You get weekly life assignments. Maverick, I can see your response in my email, but when I go in, I'm going to need you to type that again. I'm going to send you a message. I can see it in my email, but somehow I can't find it inside of the portal. That's why I haven't given you a response yet. Okay, Maverick, I can see it in my email, but when I go in to respond to it, I can't see it. So I got to send you a message today so we can figure out what it is. So inside of my coaching community, you do get weekly life assignments. There's a book club that is connected to it. So you get reflection questions and worksheets that you have to complete. So you're doing a lot of internal work and personal development work inside of my coaching community. Listen, translate. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jackie, for sharing that. So if you want to be a part of my coaching community, that's what you can expect. My mentorship program, you do get access to all of my training videos on vision mapping, creating a value system, mental reconditioning. For those of you who keep forsaking those goals that you have because life is happening, you don't know how to recondition your mind and keep moving forward. I teach you how to do that inside of my my mentorship program. Okay, I teach you how to do that. You also get access to my seasonal management. You don't know how to shift season to season and still remain focused. I teach you how to do that. If you're not managing your time well, because that is an issue, there's a whole training on time management inside of my mentorship program. You're not sure how to set major life goals in an effective way so that you're clear on your execution tasks. I teach you how to do that as well. And I map out your vision map with you. All right. You also get access to my monthly strategy sessions. At the end of each month, we do host a private strategy session. So again, that is for my mentorship program. So I have a coaching community and I have a mentorship program. Now, all of my services that I offer is to help you to get to the top of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but all of them focus on getting you to esteem and self-actualization. Okay, so you're fulfilled all of these basics already, but my programs help you to get to esteem and self-actualization, maximizing your full potential. We're not leaving anything on the table. We're not getting to a certain spot and we're like, okay, I wish I had done this. I wish I had tried this. No, we're maximizing your potential so we can get to esteem and self-actualization. I'm going to read for you. Esteem, self-esteem, achievement, mastery, independence, recognition. That is okay, right? Respect from others and status. Self-actualization is realizing personal potential, seeking personal growth, peak experiences, and self-fulfillment. It works. Thank you so much, Liz. She's a part of my mentorship program and my coaching community as well. So if you want to do both, you can always do that. If you can manage all the work, the assignments that you get in both of them, because in both community, you do get assignments. So if you're able to manage both the coaching and the mentorship program, hop into both of them. She's a part of both of them and she's getting the work done. All right. So I want to help you to get to esteem and self-actualization. Okay. Yes, Maverick. Yes, indeed. I told y'all that I my favorite class in nursing school was psychology. It was. So I want to help you to get to esteem and self-actualization. So all of my programs are strategically set up to help you fulfill these needs at the top of the chain, okay? The top of the hierarchy. All right. So again, if you want to work with me, good morning, Lisette. If you want to work with me, I do have a coaching community and a mentorship program. You can see the link in my bio to read more about the services that I offer. If you have any questions at all, I need you to message me. Okay. This is not the year that you're sitting down on the questions that you have. I was sharing the other day with you all that in the story of Jesus and the Samaritan woman, it took one conversation to totally change her life and transform her life. So that question that you're sitting on, if you just engage a conversation about that question, it could be the conversation that changes your life. Okay, so don't be afraid to reach out. Let me know what your questions are, what your hesitations are, what your goals are. Fidel, the link is in my bio for that. Now, if you're saying that, because usually if you're asking the pricing, you're worried about the investment for it. If you do not have a budget for personal development, on the link in my bio is the money plan, 10 ways to fund your personal development. If you're saying, I need a coach, I need a mentor, I need a community that is going places, doing things, have structure, have discipline, right? You need accountability, but you do not have the budget for it. On the link in my bio is the money plan. It is a free resource, okay? Free resource. I need you to download it. Has 10 ways for you to fund your personal development. Once you work those ideas, get the funds, then you can decide, do you want to do the coaching community or do you want to do the mentorship program? All right. Fidel, send me a message, okay? Send me a message so we can talk more about your question. But I want you to see the link in my bio, okay? Don't just watch the stream and then you leave and that's it. That is not going to cause sufficient change in your life, okay? So see the link in my bio, look at the services that I offer, download the money plan so that you can start to build up that personal development fund so you can get the coach, get the mentor, purchase the book, get into the courses that you know is going to help you to get to your next level. All right. If you have any questions at all, send me a message. Let's talk about it. All right. So we can get started working on that dream life that you have, the things that you want to accomplish this year. All right. I think that's it. Let me see. Let me check my notes. I was writing down some notes. Okay, I think that's it. For those of you inside of the executive suite, you were asking about a template for the CEO prayer strategy. Good morning, Lexi. I did upload that. I did upload a template for you. So log into the portal, go to assignment 5 or week 5's assignment, and I did upload the template for you. And I shifted around how I posted the assignment. So just go in and look at that. It should help you to get that assignment done. All right. All right. Great. So that's for all of you that's inside of the executive suite. The template is there. So go look at the template and that will help you to get the assignment done more efficiently. All right. Great. All right. Let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that because the time is slipping away. Hi, Simon. Good morning. I'm not sure where you are, if you're in the same country. So I don't know how to answer that question. Where are you? Where are you, Simon? And then I'll know how to answer that question. Okay. All right. Great. Let's look at the word of the day. Today, the word of the day is authenticity. I'll log into the portal, check out the template, and compare it. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Awesome. Awesome, 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 Maverick. Yeah. So check out the template, see the examples that I put in there, and that will help you to get the assignment done. Okay. So today, the word of the day is authenticity. Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. Yep, authenticity. That's the word of the day. Yes, it is. The courage to be real, the courage to be you. Okay, Simeon, I see you. I'm in America. The courage to be real, the courage to be you. Okay, authenticity. Yes. That is the word of the day. So today's word has to become both a personal value and a professional necessity for you. It has to. Okay? It has to. Authenticity is about being true to yourself, being true to your values, being true to your beliefs and your identity, even when it's uncomfortable. Okay? Even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's unpopular, or it could be misunderstood, because not everybody's going to get you, and that's okay. I am not going to change who I am because you misunderstand my authenticity, my authentic self. It's okay. It's okay. As long as I'm being authentic to who I say I am, right? Who I know I am, that's what's important. Okay? So again, it's about being true to yourself, true to your values, true to your beliefs, and true to your identity, even when it's uncomfortable, unpopular, or misunderstood. Okay? Hey, Coconut. I only read about this. Yes, show up as yourself. Yes, 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 indeed. All right. So it's the art of leading, living, and communicating from a place of truth instead of performance. Now, in a world that often rewards imitation, right? That's how these TikTok videos, they go viral because somebody's imitating someone else. So in a world that often rewards imitation, authenticity is your competitive advantage. It is. And the thing about the social media space that it gets me sometimes. I'm like, really? Really, y'all? I'll be scrolling on my timeline and 5 different people saying the same thing, like they just copied a quote from somebody popular, posted their thought piece of the day, and they just go in and copy it and post it. Like 5 people will have the same thing from a thought piece of somebody that's famous. I'm like, come on, y'all. Y'all have the ability to think. And it's okay to post quotes and all of that. But a personal thought piece from someone else, and everybody's just copying and pasting the thought piece for the day from someone that's famous. All right? I don't know. But authenticity is your competitive advantage. It builds trust, it deepens influence, it creates alignment between who you are privately and who you show up as publicly. Right? Authenticity is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent with your truth that only you can live out. Okay? So let's look deeper into what authenticity really means. Okay? Let's define it clearly. Authenticity is the quality of being genuine, showing up as your true self without disguise, without distortion, right? It means speaking truth even when it costs you popularity. And that's a heavy one. A heavy one. It means making decisions that reflects your core values, not the crowd's opinion. So I'm not doing this for their opinion to be something that I wanted to do or be favorable. No. I'm saying it because it's a core value of mine. I'm showing up this way because it's a core value of mine. Okay? It means leading from integrity and not image. It's not about the image. It's about my integrity. Like when I get behind closed doors, I don't want to be like, oh my God, I just did that and that is just so not me. And why did I say it that way? And I don't want that. I said it because that's how I believe it. And that is my true me. So I said it that way. Okay? All right? All right. Now, authenticity is alignment between your inner conviction and your outer expression. It's not about sharing everything. It's more about ensuring that what you do share is honest and grounded in truth. Okay? That's my validation, my approval, and my vindication. Yes, I love that. Those are some strong words. Some very strong words. Now, here's the power in that, in sharing honesty and something that is grounded in truth. People may admire your success, but they connect with your authenticity. Especially for those of you who want to do something in the social media space, getting into social media is not about being perfect. I told y'all that when I first started out in social media, my videos, they were so bad. I go back and look at them. They were dark. They were, I don't know, just all over the place, right? But I was being my authentic self. I wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect when I first started. All right. So you got to understand that people will admire your success, but they connect with your authenticity. And that is more impactful. That is more impactful. Good morning. Good morning, Lady Lugs. Authentic leaders don't have to prove who they are. They don't. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Aldo. They don't have to prove who they are. They simply are who they say they are. And you can tell based on the way they talk, the way they show up, the consistency in what they say, right? So you know that is them through and through. Okay? Thank you, Jackie. That's why I still follow to this day. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Now, they simply know you are who you say you are. It takes too much energy to have multiple personalities. It does. It takes a lot of energy to have multiple personality and to be fake. I don't have that time. I don't have that energy. If I say I'm doing something, if I say I'm working on something, it is what it is. It's just that, because it takes too much energy to have multiple personality. It does. It does. Now, the only thing that I would say about my show up online and offline, I talk a lot because it's just me, right? I don't just want to sit on the camera staring at you, wherein at home, I may be a little bit more quiet, right? Especially now that I'm almost an empty nester per se. I'm a little bit more quieter at home. That's probably the only difference. But I have to talk because I don't just want to sit here and stare at the camera. Right? So that may be the only difference. But I am who I say I am. Right? If I tell you I'm working on a goal, I'm going somewhere, I'm going to a next level, trust and believe that I'm doing that. I'm working on that because it takes too much energy to be fake, too much energy to have one personality for this group of people, another personality for that group of people, another personality when I get in that room. No, I just want to be myself. I have to remember, oh, how am I supposed to act here? What am I supposed to say here? It takes too much energy. It does. It's exhausting. Yeah, it is exhausting. So just be you. Be the authentic you in every room that you go into. We make this affirmation every morning. I am my authentic self everywhere that I go. And that is a fact. We got to be our authentic self everywhere that we go. Okay? Now, let's look at the enemies of authenticity. I think we're doing good on time. Now, if you're new here, if I don't get to go through all the notes, it will be in the 2.0 version of the Bold Moves manual once I send it to print, okay? So if I'm not able to get through everything today, it will be in the 2.0 version of the Bold Moves manual once I send it to print. So don't worry, you'll get it, okay? You'll get it. I will send it to print. All right, so let's look at the enemies of authenticity. Let's do that. There are three major forces that challenge authenticity, especially for high achievers like we are, for leaders or executives like we all are. Again, you don't have to be the executive of a corporation per se. You are the executive of your enterprise, okay? Your life, okay? So for high achievers like us, here are the three main forces that challenges authenticity. Number one is the pressure to perform. The pressure to perform. The more visible you become, the greater the temptation to perform rather than just be present, right? You start to feel that you must always be on. You get the temptation to project confidence instead of just being confident in who you are. We're not projecting confidence. No, we're being confident because we know who we are, right? There's also the temptation to hide imperfection, right? And that takes some time for us to get over, but there's a temptation to hide the imperfections. But I'll share my story with you all. If you've been around for a while, you know my story is not all black and white. There's some red ink, some blue ink, some purple ink, right? And I'll share my story. I don't want anybody else to tell you it in a way that it didn't happen. I'll share my story with you. I'm not perfect. I say that all the time. I'm not perfect. I'm not, but I'm intentional about working on me and becoming a better version of myself. All right. Now, the truth is people resonate more with the real than the flawless. I am not flawless. I tell y'all all the time that I'm still working on my patience. I'm way better today than I was even a year ago, right? I'm way better today. That's one of my flaws that I'm working on, right? I like it quick, fast, and in a hurry. I do. And I know that everything can't happen that way. So that's one of my flaws, and I'm working on it, right? Live in the moment. Just be present. Don't fake it. Yes. Yes, Maverick. I love that. Authenticity creates connection. Perfection creates distance, because people are going to think of you like, especially if you're the person that talks about your perfection in a way that seems like you're looking down on people who still have flaws. That's going to create distance between you and them. All right. Hey, Jake, how are you? And number two, fear of rejection. This prevents authenticity. Hey, rich girl, how are you? So number two, the fear of rejection. Authenticity often requires vulnerability. And vulnerability carries some level of risk with it, right? When you're sharing where you've fallen short or what you're still struggling with, you fear being rejected. But you won't be your authentic self if you're always thinking in the back of your head, oh my God, they're not going to like me if I tell them this, if I share this, if I share what I overcame, they're not going to want to connect with me. They're not going to want to be my friend. So that fear of rejection is always sitting in the back of your head. That is going to prevent you from being your authentic self. So you cannot live like that. Okay? You can't live like that. The cost of hiding from your true self is higher than the risk of being misunderstood. I would prefer them misunderstanding my authentic self than to be, or for them to hold a perspective of me that I'm not. Okay? All right? All right. Now, you cannot lead effectively while managing everyone's perception of you. There's no way you can do that. I'm doing well, Diego. Thank you so much for asking. You will drive yourself crazy trying to please everybody. So this year, do not get in that space where you're trying to please everybody and all of them is requiring a different version of you. It just can't happen, right? It's not going to work. You're going to drive yourself crazy. If every group that you're connected to and the individuals that you're connected to, they're all requiring a different version of you, you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to please everyone. Okay? You're going to. The goal is not to be accepted by all, because that's not possible, right? It's to be aligned with yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that you're spending 24 hours a day with. Okay? So you got to be aligned with self and also align with those who are truly for you, who will accept you and even your faults and your flaws. All right? That's you. All right, so we're shifting out of that this year. Okay? Just be you. Don't try to keep shifting depending on who you are around. It takes up too much energy. All right? And I do believe that that is a part of or one of the symptoms of being in that survival mode. Right? You're trying to fit in, you're trying to be what this one wants you to be and what that one wants you to be, because you don't want to experience any loss again, any disappointment again. You've been disappointed and you don't want to disappoint this one, you don't want to disappoint. That is definitely a symptom of that survival syndrome and or survival mode, and that is exhausting. That will wreck you mentally. It will. All right? So again, the goal is not to be accepted by all, because that's just not possible. It's not possible. It's to be aligned with self, with yourself, and those who are for you and accept you being your true self. All right? Okay. So again, everyone is not for you, and that is okay. Don't change yourself to please everybody, because it's never going to work. Number 3, the trap of comparison. And we talked about this before, but when you compare your journey to someone else's, you lose sight of your uniqueness. Hey, Ken-san, how are you? How are you doing? You lose sight of your uniqueness. Authenticity says there's room for me too, but I'll do it my way. I want to do it my way. Okay? There is room for me too, but I want to do it my way. Comparison clouds your identity, but authenticity clarifies it so that you know what direction to go in for the life that you desire. And I'm sure that we all desire a life of peace. I want to be at peace. I don't want to use up all this energy trying to be somebody different depending on the room that I'm in. I don't want that. I want peace. Okay? I want peace. All right, let's go. The time is running. Now here's the mindset of authentic living. Here we go. Authenticity begins with an internal conviction that says, who I am is enough. Who I am is enough. Now, here are the 3 mindset principles to cultivate authenticity. Number 1 is self-awareness. So knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. You cannot be authentic. That's okay. Yes, do that deep exhale. Release your shoulders. Release them. That's something that I practice very often. Ever since I read the book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, right? Hey, Freddie. Ever since I read the book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, and it teaches the bird's eye view. So I'm always, if I feel any part of my body that is tense, right? And usually it is my shoulders. So I practice throughout the day. Relax, release your shoulders, let them down. You're not bracing for impact. Nothing is about to hit you, right? Told y'all that I'm not afraid to talk to myself like that. Yes. Exhale, breathe. It's okay. All right. So yeah, in that book, it teaches the bird's eye view for you to be aware of yourself, aware of how you're responding to life. How are you responding to situations, right? Yes. Relax. So self-awareness is one of those principles that you have to cultivate. Okay. You cannot be your authentic. You cannot be authentic without knowing exactly who you are. Know yourself. Know you. Take an inventory of your values, your motivations, what triggers you. You got to know you. Okay? Ask yourself what truly matters to me in this season and in life in general. What matters to me? What are the things that matters to me? And ask yourself, do I stand for something, or what do I stand for? What do I believe in? You would be alarmed at the number of individuals that goes through life. And again, I'm not knocking anyone, not blaming anyone, because I've been there at some point in my life where I just didn't know what did I stand for? What did I believe in? Right? What do I truly believe in? What am I standing for? Okay? What are my non-negotiables in life? Okay, I'm not knocking you, but in this season, you want to be your authentic self. You want to be the best version of yourself. These are some things that you got to sit down and take a look at. What do I really stand for? What do I believe in? What are the things that are non-negotiable in my life? No one is going to get me to do these things. What are the standards that I'm standing on? Okay, and be very conscious of them, not just something living in the subconscious. Be conscious of them. Okay, I'm about to make a major decision. How does this align with my values, my personal values? Okay? All right, so this year we want to be authentic. I got 8 minutes, so I may not be able to get through everything. But let me go through these questions again that I want you to really ask yourself to be more self-aware. So you're going to ask yourself, what truly matters to me in this season and in life in general? What truly matters to me? I told y'all at the end of last year that I reduced my task list this year because my main focus, at least for the first 6 months of this year, is my education. I see you. I see you taking notes. I see you. So that matters to me a lot. Spending more time with my kids, even though I don't get to very often because they're just growing up so fast, have their own lives and things that they're doing on their own. So I don't get to do that a lot. But this year I'm truly intentional. That really matters to me, right? Like my oldest came home last night. He was texting me and I was at work, right? And I'm like, where are you? And he texted me a picture of my living room. Now, you know that got me excited, right? He's only home for a day, though. He's only home for a day. So, of course, I came home. I did my mommy thing. I had to make sure that he got my cooking before he left, right? So these are things that matters to me in this season and in life in general. So being your authentic self, you need to be very self-aware. Right? What matters to you? What truly matters to you? What do you stand for? What do you believe in? What are your non-negotiables in this season? Please don't waste my time. Y'all hear that all the time. But again, it's important to me. Do not waste my time. That's a non-negotiable. Don't waste my time. Please, if you're going to approach me, come direct. Let me know where you stand. Where are you going? What's this? Like, come direct. Don't waste my time. Okay? If you say meet you here at this time, I'm going to meet you here at this time. Please show up. Be there. Okay? So time is a non-negotiable for me. I value time. Okay? So you got to know these things for yourself. And as you communicate these things, people are going to learn you and understand what you stand for, and they're going to treat you based on that language that you have. Okay? All right, I got 5 minutes and then I have to get off here. Another important question when it comes to self-awareness that you got to ask yourself, what do I need to stop pretending about? What do I need to stop pretending about? Is it a specific room that you're showing up in and you have to pretend that everything is okay? You never share your point of view. You never give your ideas. What do I need to stop pretending about? Is there something that happened that hurt you and you're pretending that it's okay? And every time you get home and you get behind closed doors, you're beating up on yourself like, I can't believe I agree with them. They know they did this to me. They did that to me. But you never communicated that you're feeling this way, right? Right? Your authentic self needs to say, hey, you know what? We had this interaction and this was not helpful to me. It hurt me in a certain way. And I just wanted to make sure that we handle this, right? We clear this up. So I don't want to continue. I don't have to continue pretending like it's okay. All right. You never communicated it. So you get home and you beat up on yourself because you had a whole conversation acting and pretending like everything was okay. And now you get home and you're beating up on yourself. Agree with you, Coach. I'm aligned. I don't entertain anything that lowers my value. Yes. Yes, Jackie. Absolutely. So another self-awareness question that you have to ask is, what do I need to stop pretending about? Pretending that everything is okay. Pretending that everything is fine. Pretending like I'm living a life that really I'm not living. Let me do TikTok's puzzle. It's telling me it's time to go. Time to get off of here. Right? We don't want to do that this year. We're showing up as our authentic self this year. Having multiple personalities takes too much energy. I'm going to be me. I understand that the true me, the real me, is not going to be liked by everybody, and that is okay. That is fine. All right? That is fine. So, I'm just going to let me give you the bullet points because I got 3 minutes and I have to get off of here. All right. So again, here's the bullet point. 3 mindset principles to cultivate. Number 1, self-awareness. I'm not going to be able to get through number 2, but it is courage. You have to cultivate courage. It will be in the book. So stay connected for when the book is printed. You'll get everything because there's so much more notes to get through, but it will be in the book. Okay. All right. So number 2 is courage. You have to cultivate courage to be authentic. Okay. Hey, Nathan. And number 3 is integrity. Okay. Making sure that your actions align with your true identity. All right. I have to stop it there. But again, the word of the day is authenticity. That is the word of the day. Authenticity. Let's make some declarations and then I've got to go. My alarm is about to go off and let me know it's time to get off here. All right, so we're showing up our authentic self all of this year and for the rest of our lives. We're not trying to please everybody everywhere. It's just not going to happen, right? And some of these individuals, they're gonna dislike you for you just being so productive, you going after your goal. They're not gonna like you for even your healing process, right? And it's strange to say that, but it is the truth. Because the healed version of you is not going to be pleasing to everybody else. Okay? Believe it or not, there's some individuals that benefited from the hurt you, the always crying you, the don't got it together you. There are people who benefited from that. And as you grow into a more authentic version of yourself, not everyone is going to like that. And you just have to accept it. Don't be mad at them. It's okay because they have their own healing to go through as well. But just be okay. They don't agree with my authentic self and that is fine. That is their opinion. They're allowed to have their own opinion. Okay? All right. I know it's painful, Lilia. I know it is, but it is a fact. Not everybody's going to like the organized and disciplined version of you, the healed version of you, not a disciplined version of you, the healed version of you, not everybody here. Not everybody's going to agree with you now standing on your standards, all right, and making sure that you honor the things that you value. Not everybody's going to like that. And you will hear the saying, why are you so different? Why are you changing? Oh, you think you're this now? You think you're that now? But it's okay. I am that and I love it. I'm becoming that and I love it. Okay? I love that for me. Okay? Saturday Night Live said the same thing, but he is in a better place. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you are the one that you're spending 24 hours a day with. So if you're living your life just to please somebody that you see for 8 hours or less, right? And then you get home and you're disappointed with the you that you have to spend 24 hours with, it's not worth it. It's not a fair exchange. All right. So let's be our authentic self, grow into an even more authentic version of ourselves, right? And just acknowledge that, hey, not everybody's going to like this new version of me, and that is okay. That is okay. As long as I'm happy. I love me. I love me. I didn't always, but I've grown into a more authentic version of myself, and I love me. Okay? I can accept that I've made some mistakes. I've done some work to correct some things in my life, and I love me. And I just want to be my authentic self. And if anybody doesn't agree with it, and that's okay. The Lord will send people who honors the authentic version of you. All right? I know that was a heavy lesson. I know it was, but I hope it helped you. I know it's heavy to think about and to live out, but yeah, let's be our authentic self this year, okay? You got it? Okay, great, great, great. Awesome. Heavy but necessary. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's make some declarations and then I've got to go. Let's do that. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that, so we can see the manifestation of these things in our lives. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to decree. You're going to type, I agree with that. Hello, Edelson. Good morning to you. All right, here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Remember, for those of you who want to work with me, send me a message, let me know, and let's discuss and see what option works best for you. All right? All right, awesome. So take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Thank you all so much. Expect expansion. Expect growth. All right? Anything is possible. Be your authentic self. Yes, authenticity, courage, integrity. Definitely boldness. Yes. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So have a great day. I will be back tomorrow with another word of the day. Yep. All right. So for the replay, go to my YouTube channel. I'm The Productivity Coach on YouTube. I'm Anika V. Brown on Facebook. So you can go to either of those platforms to catch the replay. All right. All right, Maverick. I see you onwards and upwards. Absolutely. Have a great day. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks, Lilia.